guys, this is Denise, and today we're going to be doing some upcycling on a pair of sweatpants that we're going to make into a sweater, and it's going to look like this. So first we start with the sweatpants. These are actually like a 4X, way too big, so we're going to take those apart at the seams, and next we're going to go ahead and start a pattern. And I'm going to use a sweater, one of my favorite sweaters that I love how it fits. I love the style, so I'm just going to go ahead and trace over and create the pattern as you see here. And then we do the sleeves. We're going to do that separate from the bodice pattern. And then we come back in with the ruler to straighten out the lines and get a precise cut measure. Next, we're going to use our rotary cutter and cut out all the pattern pieces. Next, I'm going to go ahead and iron the pieces. You can do this before you cut, but I just decided to do it after. And it's important to make sure that the material is nice and flat so that we can ensure the size is correct. And here are all the pieces cut out and ironed. Next, I'm going to go in and make some applique flowers and leaves that we're going to sew onto the front bodice, just to add some detail, cute, fun design. And I'm using felt. I'm cutting the appliques out of felt. And next, I'm going to go in and sew down each piece individually. You have to move pretty slow to go around all the curves. Nice and slow. Like so. Got the purple here, starting with the purple. Moving on to the pink or magenta. And I'm going to sew around, getting as close to the edge as possible without going over. Making sure it's nice and flat as we sew. And this is what it's going to look like once it's all sewn into place. Next, we're going to start assembling the sweater. And the first stitch we're going to do is the shoulder seam. So we're going to go ahead and put right sides together and stitch those. And next, I'm going to attach the sleeve. These are action sleeves, so we can just attach them at the shoulder for now. So we're going to go ahead and sew those together, right sides together, sew those in place. And once we got that together, we are going to sew the side seams, starting from the wrist all the way down to the hem. And finally, we're going to go ahead and add the waistband. And I actually did some, I actually had to make the waistband smaller because, as you can see, it was a little too big. So I went and cut that down in the back and made it smaller. And this is the final piece. If you guys like this look, go ahead and follow me on my page. Click the link in the bio. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!